I'm Coach Ty, and I can cut your workout time in half and not sacrifice your gains. Most people waste time sitting on their phone, scrolling through Instagram, or resting way too long. The issue here isn't effort, it's structure. But we have a way to fix this, which is supersets. In other words, doing two different exercises back to back. Here's how to do them properly and still make tons of gains. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. First, let me say that in order to do this properly, you are going to be needing to do a full body split. If you're not exactly sure how to do that, you can check the video in that corner. I think it's that corner. That corner. Now, we've already defined what a superset is, which leads me to the number one thing that people mess up, which is overlap. It doesn't make too much sense to do two exercises that are going to train the same muscle, since you should be training to near failure on all of your sets. And if you go directly into an exercise that's going to train the same muscle, you'll be going past failure in a way, and we really don't want to do that. But unless you have a decent understanding of anatomy, you're probably not going to know exactly when overlap happens. So I'm going to explain it to you nice and quick. The first one to consider would be the lower back. Any two exercises that are going to involve your lower back, I would not put next to each other. So one good example of this would be the squat and, oh Jesus Christ, the deadlift. Both of these are going to fry your lower back. So combining the two of them together is going to be a problem. Your lower back is going to fatigue long before your quads, your hamstrings, or your glutes do. So combining the two of them, the exercise that you do second is going to suffer. You're not going to be able to do as many reps as you would otherwise be able to. So do not combine anything that is lower back intensive. Another example of this would be the overhead press. Squats, deads, overhead presses, anything that requires you to keep a stable spine, don't do it. So for your lats, we have two kinds of movements that we need to talk about. One is the pullover style lat move, which I would highly recommend. It's a good one. You're gonna have overlap here with your triceps because your tricep helps draw your arm back. So I wouldn't combine pullover type movements and tricep type movements. Also, you've got regular row pulls. Rows of any sort, dumbbell row, barbell row, kettlebell row, machine row, so on and so forth. And bicep curls are going to have overlap because every time you do a pull, your lat draws your upper arm back and your bicep bends your elbow. So again, if you combine these two kinds of moves, the second exercise that you do is going to suffer and you won't be able to get as many reps, and we don't want that. Last one will be our pressing muscles, upper body pressing muscles. So I would say not to combine any type of press, bench press, overhead press, barbell, dumbbell, kettlebells, with also any type of tricep movements, because your tricep is going to be involved in extending your elbow, whereas your chest and the front of your shoulder, your anterior delt, will help bring your arm across, your upper arm across. So we have overlap there. I also would not combine bench presses with any type of overhead pressing, because again, the front of your shoulder, your anterior delt, it's highly active in a bench press, and it's the key mover in an overhead press as well. So I wouldn't combine any of these. To simplify all of this, make this as simple as possible, what I'd recommend you do is just go with an upper body move and a lower body move, supersetted together. This will minimize any overlap, and now we get to the real time-saving magic. Here's how this is gonna look in practice. So I've written out 2 workouts here. One in which you do things normally and take 2 minutes of rest in between your sets, and one in which you're doing supersets, and instead of taking that 2 minutes, you take 45 seconds. Now, really quickly, before we get to the total times, the overlap concept, and I wrote down local here to remind myself to talk about local fatigue. Fatigue is a local process for muscles. So you can have fatigued biceps and totally fine triceps, fatigued quads and totally fine hamstrings. So this is why the overlap concept is so important. And what it'll let you do is, instead of taking that full 2 minutes between your sets, like you should be doing, you can take more like 45 seconds. Because what ends up happening is your average set will take maybe about 20 seconds. If you do a set, it takes 20 seconds, rest 45 seconds, go to the next exercise, 20 seconds, 45-second rest. But by the time you come back to the initial exercise, you'll have rested more than 2 minutes. So those muscles will be just fine and ready to go all over again. Now back to this. I kept the parameters the same for each, 12 sets each. The rest periods are different because of what we just talked about. The amount of set time is the same, and we have a 5-minute warm-up. Now, in both of these workouts, the amount of work that you'll be doing, 4 minutes total, right? The amount of rest you'll be taking if you do this normally will be 22 minutes. So you're in the gym, you spend 4 minutes actually working and 22 minutes resting. I mean, come on, we got things to do. But if you superset it, your rest time gets cut over half. So you're resting way less and you're not spending nearly as much time just sitting around. And so if you add all of this up, it comes to 31 minutes. If you add all of this up, it comes to 12, 17 minutes, 15 seconds. You just cut your workout time by almost half and did the exact same amount of work. Sounds like a win-win to me. And here is my ultimate secret technique, my Kaioken, if you will, for saving time in the gym. That is programming exercises or choosing exercises that you can put right next to each other. Now, dumbbells are your absolute best friend. Nuobel Muscle Wiki 5 for 5% off of these bad boys. Dumbbells are your best friend when it comes to this, because you can pick up a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells and bring it anywhere in the gym. So let's say you have, let's say you're doing a leg press for your quads and glutes, for example, and you want to combine that with a lateral raise for your delts. You can grab your 2 dumbbells, and instead of waiting 2 minutes in between each of your leg press sets, grab your 2 dumbbells, bring them over to the leg press, and do both exercises in one spot. This will also save you from walking back and forth across the gym. Same thing with cables. If you're doing a cable exercise, bring yourself a dumbbell over to where the cables are, perform those 2 exercises back to back. Same thing over in the barbell rack. Grab your dumbbells, bring them over to the barbell rack, and you can do those 2 exercises right next to each other. This will save you tons of time and effort, and also mental power, because you're not gonna have to be thinking about, looking across the gym to see if somebody's done with the thing that you're waiting for. This will save you all of that. All right, folks, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you want to hear from me next. This is Coach Ty with Muscle Wiki. Also, check us out in your app stores, iOS and Android. I will see you with the next one. Deuces.